to pronounce your name, because I tried myself, but I'm not sure I can pronounce it correctly. So can you just help me?
It's very easy. The founder of Buddhism is Gautam Buddha, and Gautam is male, Gauthami is female. So it means
Gauthami,
yes.
Ben. Okay. Most welcome. On behalf of the whole family, we are so happy to have you tonight with us. And my name is Ayşegül. I am at the Antalya Center in Turkey. It's in the Mediterranean coast of Turkey. So we are really very, very happy to have this topic tonight and have you. So let me introduce you in very short. I have a very long CV of yours and it's very impressive actually. But let me just share. I know that we Brahmins don't like to talk about ourselves a lot, but just in brief, if you allow me to do that. Dear sister is the center coordinator of Lagos Lighthouse. It's in Nigeria. She is also the assistant national coordinator of Brahma Kumaris, right, in Nigeria. And she has been with Brahma Kumaris for 20 years and also 14 years dedicated at the center. She has a lot of degrees, but I just want to emphasize only one. She has a BA in public administration and political science and economics. So it's quite a long list and means that she's very well educated. She is giving a lot of courses, workshops, seminars on Roja Yoga meditation at the center, as well as per the invitations wherever it's required. Baba's service is there. And talks and training programs and stress management, self-management leadership, positive thinking, anger management, just a minute, meditation in action, positive health, harmonizing relationships, and etc. It's also quite a long list that she's giving seminars and talks and many topics, as many senior Brahmins are doing. So anything you would like to add, dear sister? So tonight's topic is putting Baba first in everything. It's a beautiful topic. So we are keen to hear from you. And please, you have the words. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. I have the flowers. I have the flowers to present you. And these are from Antalya's very special flowers. Maybe you recognize this.
Bougainvillea.
Exactly. Aren't they beautiful?
Very beautiful.
But it's always not as beautiful as the Brahmins. So because the soul is shining a lot. So please.
This gathering is a beautiful spiritual bouquet. Thank you so much for that warm invitation and introduction.
Thank you, dear sister.
It's really a very pleasant thing to meet. And I keep meeting all of you on every Wednesday as I get this little service of translating each and every speaker. And I thoroughly enjoy that. And personally sitting each and every word when I was translating into Hindi, I really enjoy it. And also have a group of souls who were listening in Hindi regularly. But now, interacting with you is a great pleasure. Thanks to Baba, Drama, Yogeshwar, and the lovely sister. And also for this topic, putting Baba in first in everything. I think this is the practice of every Brahmin. And this topic, every Brahmin would love to speak with a lot of love, because if you don't practice, it is difficult to understand this topic. There are two types of Baba's children who will be practicing this, the essence of the topic. Whether you have come into the path of knowledge from the path of devotion, or you have completed your devotion in the past births and entered directly into this path of knowledge. The moment you get connected to Baba, this practice is automatic, natural, and with a lot of love. And there's so much benefit in it that each and every jewel of knowledge, in order to imbibe all of these things, becomes very easy. To imbibe any spiritual concept, any jewel of Baba's Murli, becomes very easy and practical if we put Baba first in everything. In the path of devotion also, they used to practice this, but with fear and with an expectation, and especially when there are problems, circumstances, obstacles, they always remember God. And they put God once everything is done. There are two images which has come into my mind when this topic was given to me. Number
Dear sister, we cannot hear you. I think you are
oh my
muted.
God, when did it got muted? Since how
Just
long?
a few seconds, ago. No problem. Maybe the last sentence you can repeat it.
So there are two images which come into my mind as this topic has given to me. The first image is the image of Draupadi that Baba speaks in the Murlis sometimes. That Draupadi has seek the help from Sri Krishna when she
O
needed it
zaman
most, and
sen de
there were
oradan
nobody to
olduğun
help.
için mi buradan yapamıyoruz?
Sen beni yeni açtın da.
Hayır, buradan.
Gülseren, mikrofonunuz açık sizin de. Mikrofonunuzu kapatın yavrum.
Okay. That's nice to listen another language also. So we have tried all types of solutions, and once there's no way or no solution resolving the issues that we are going through, then we keep Baba in front, but not Baba in first. Other image. And there is benefit in this as well. Like Draupadi, you give up, you're talking, doing everything, but when there's no solution, you just give up and say, God, you have to protect me. You have to take care of me. You have to give me this help. Please help me, remove me from this situation. Certainly we will get the help, but we have to go through that process of manmats that we have tried this, that, this, other alternatives before we reach to the space where there's no alternative to God and we choose to seek help from God. And the second image is the image of Bhagavad Gita, a chariot where Sri Krishna in front, who is riding the chariot as a charioteer, and Arjuna, the warrior sitting behind, standing behind. So this is more perfect image. Why? I give the reins of my life in the hands of Baba, and I stand on Srimad, and I listen to him, and I perform each and every action as per the Srimad. Putting Baba in front means walking each and every step as per the Srimad. Putting Baba in everything means you value your relationship with Baba. And this awareness is constant. Baba is God. And Baba is creator. And also experiencing all the relationships with Baba. So wherever the obstacle is, in whichever form the obstacle is, or in whatever intensity it is, always Baba first. Not only when the obstacle is there, but also you enjoy his company in all the forms, by all the means, in all the situations. He's Tvameva Matascha Pita Tvameva. He's my father in all the relationships. So which means that the help that you would seek from different relations in different interactions for different purposes. Now everything is connected with one. So if you want to share something, if you want to discuss something, if you want to seek help, whatever might be the reason, and many a times there is no reason, Baba is there with you as a companion. Putting Baba in front or in first in everything means constantly experiencing Baba's company from the beginning, through the process, until the end. It's very easy to remember Baba in the beginning, but it's also important to experience his company in the process, because it is actually where we might fluctuate, because there's so many things involved in the process. It's not just me alone. There are many things, many parameters, many things are involved. And each and everywhere, if I just put Baba in front, then things will become easy. I used to remember, Yogini Didi used to say, whenever you're going for service, just hold this awareness constantly that Baba is moving in front of me, his light is going, and my path is becoming easy, and I'm moving flexibly, and I'm reaching my destination. So this is a beautiful visualization as we move in this life, each and every step, experience that light is guiding me in front. So when you put Baba in first, it's like you have your guide with you, who takes you very easily, makes your journey move flexibly without any obstacle, without any impediment, and will just take care that you would reach your destination. The fears of the unknown eruptions of the accounts in between also will be very smoothly settled, because who is our companion and whom are we in company with? So these two things also really we experience practically. When you put Baba in front, then you're enjoying not only just his company, but also as a companion. You know, with companion, the communication is very easy. Sometimes not every company that you can communicate, but with your companion, you are free to communicate everything. So when you put Baba in front, it's like you have given your reins into his hands, and he's taking you, and you are enjoying the ride of the journey of life, of Brahman life. And also there are these things that Baba says, that constantly have one name, be economy in your thoughts and words and actions, and also one strength, one support, one faith, and completely concentrated intellect with only one, and also experiencing the company of God, which is called as Ekagra Chitta, Ekantavasi, Eknami, economy. All this one faith, one support, everything is practically experienced if you put Baba in first. It's like the beginning is done with lot of care, then the end will be taken care of itself. It's not just a matter of one task or when there is a problem, but it is an everyday routine. Baba is there in my routine. Baba is there in the every role that I play. Baba is there in first in every relationship, and Baba is there in my every responsibility. It's like there is this 4 walls to all of us. 4 walls to all of us. We are staying in this house, which has 4 walls. And the 4 walls are roles, relationships, responsibilities, and routine. And many a times we Brahmins have our own routine and we know all these things, but when there is a fluctuation, then we know what to do. Worldly people, they would like to break the wall because these 4 walls has no door. It has only windows. So they look at each other, compare, contrast with each other, and take more sorrow. But being a Brahmin, more than looking through the windows, we want a permanent solution. And we all are aware about the solution that these 4 walls has no. And so we know we can just fly and go and meet Baba and come anytime. ATM is available with us and everyone has an ATM very close. All time meditation. Whenever we need, the only one who is available to us is Baba. And whenever we look around, the only one who is constantly listening to us, helping us, is Baba. So here, Baba says, want to meet, you need the 2 wings, wings of zeal and enthusiasm, wings of knowledge and yoga, then you can fly and reach him. When you put Baba first in everything, you know how to reach him as quickly as possible before any other diversion of the mind can emerge. So the mind will not get diverted, the intellect will not get polluted, and your sanskars are to only remember Baba first in everything. Anything happens, the first information, like a small child, as soon as they come from the school or whatever happens, kids just go immediately and tell, Mommy, do you know this boy has taken my rubber? It might be a, but they would communicate to the mother. So whatever is happening in our life, the communication becomes constant when we keep Baba in front. It's a very simple act. It's a very simple theory. It's a very simple law. But the most aspects of the knowledge become easy for us to practice if we follow this. Put Baba in front. I remember this one when there was a service in the initial days of the yagya. A team was sent. And everyone, they went for the service, they left the center and they entered the lift and the Sheel Dadi was there. And Dadi said immediately, just a minute, Baba touched me, I'm coming. And she goes back to the center and she brings matchbooks. So when she goes to Baba's room, she is touched. The story is like this, isn't it? We all remember. So she gets the matchbox. Everything they carried, whatever is necessary for the program, the one thing which is missing, she just remembered Baba saying bye to Baba and also telling Baba, Chalo Baba. And then that one thing got touched. So when we remember Baba, then the touching helps us to make things complete. If there is any missing thing also, Baba will complete it. In every task, for the completion of the task, for the success of the task, during the process of the task. It's Baba's presence, Baba's company, which can take us across. So this life is full of experiences of his magic. The supreme magician, the almighty authority, is only available to us in this confluence age. So how fortunate we are. And so why can't we use him? Why should we use our limited capacities and limited consciousness and limited understandings in every small, big and big things and attain limited success? For an unlimited success, for attaining unlimited fortune, we have to use the unlimited one, even for every limited thing and unlimited thing. It's actually those who are very clever. They will use Baba in a very nice manner. Isn't it? Because he's the comforter of the heart. It doesn't mean you just put everything on Baba and you relax and no, Baba will take care. Baba knows everything. Baba will do it. No, this is again becoming a blind faith. But certainly, yes, Baba knows, Baba does, until you don't assign him. You need to assign him the task. You need to tell him, and you also should be there. When you're doing it, he will guide, he will support, he will charge, and he will make us obstacle free, and he will make us progress. Whatever mistakes we commit in the due course of the journey of our Brahmin life, still, he's forgiving us, he's new opportunities, and he's enlightening us, empowering us, and giving us opportunity to move ahead. What more is this? This is the proof.
Excuse me for interruption, but may I kindly ask you to slow down a little bit for transfer?
I'm so sorry.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. So the topic is so intoxicating. Putting Baba first in everything. Do we have any other choice? And how beautiful that we don't have a choice. Because enough we are tired using our choices in so many births and all the ages, but we are so lucky that we don't choice and we still enjoy the fruit of complete success. The experience is the ultimate attainment that all the devotees would dream in the path of devotion. And here we have it naturally, easily, and as a blessing. Putting Baba means constantly following Baba's directions as per daily Murli. Every Murli has an undercurrent. What Baba wants from me. What is the call of time? What is the need of the hour that my role is supposed to contribute? And how am I supposed to make my fortune in today? As per today's Murli, how much income I am earning. The more I imbibe the jewels from today's Murli to day without postponing, then Baba is always first. Let me tell you, this particular concept of keeping Baba, putting Baba first is not very easy at the same time. It looks extraordinarily easy and it looks amazingly beneficial. Yes, of course it is. But if we don't practice, we can only speak little about it and we don't even enjoy the experience when somebody is saying, I put Baba and it happened. How is it possible? They are just putting Baba and you also supposed to do. You are the instrument. Again, knowledge also they will use it in another way. But actually, to put Baba in front, first, in everything, we need the special connection as well. Special love from the heart, and faith, total faith, not thinking just he is God, but he's my Baba, sweet Baba, my companion Baba, my creator Baba. So when you experience this combined form, it's very easy to put Baba in everything. Otherwise, if we don't have the habit of using God, then how can I tell this to Baba? I heard souls saying like this, even this thing, how can I tell to him? I don't think that this I should share with him. There are souls who are confused how to be, what to be. That's why one strength, one support, total faith, and complete love. Any relation can cause any type of happiness or damage. But my innate state will not fluctuate emotionally because Baba is my companion. When Baba is with me and when I put Baba first, what happens is you experience inner stability. Fluctuations will not be there. You experience yourself being free from all the waste. You experience lightness within. There's no burden because there's no confusion, there's no tension, and there's so much of clarity in this path. You don't need to ask what is right and wrong, but yes, we have respect towards our family and seniors. But in confusion, you don't need to ask. There's so much clarity in the path. When you put Baba in first, his light will lead us into even our nations. The place is unknown, service is unknown, people are unknown, language is unknown. But it doesn't matter. When Baba is there in the first, you feel so comfortable and your 5,000 years past memory will be invoked. And you will perform very easily. And the people who are watching you will feel, oh my God, you are an expert in this. And only I know that I don't know anything. I'm just doing it by listening to the need of the hour. And it is because Baba, who helps me to recollect the memory of 5,000 years that I did it, and I did it very well, and he gives this memory, and things will happen so smoothly, as if I'm trained and as if I'm so experienced. Baba sometimes says, "Goda jane, goda ki gothri jane." Only the jaggery and the sack of jaggery knows. When you put Baba first in everything, you become carefree. No questions and doubts. How, why, when. You'll be free from all the questions and actually you experience complete freedom. You become light and you have the clarity of your own role, what you have to do. And also you will have the clarity of what others, the way they are behaving. And so you will not take sorrow. You wouldn't even try to correct them and you enjoy everybody's role, them to play their roles. Baba's light will lead in everything. Sometimes like Abhimanyu, Abhimanyu is another character who knows how to enter into the war field, but he doesn't know how to return. But Baba makes us double Abhimanyu, means he teaches us, trains us to enter into all different types of practices of spirituality very easily and helps us to attain the experience of it, of lightness and the power, and at the same time retreat. Baba helps us to retreat, to come to the self, to come back to home. Every Murli, today's Murli also Baba said. Yesterday's Murli also Baba said. It's Baba and the home and the golden age. The memory of three things, awareness of three things shall help us to be free. Today Baba said, you tie the Rakhi and Bharat becomes pure. Tomorrow is Rakhi festival. All over India especially, all the devotees are celebrating Raksha Bandhan. Sisters tying Rakhi, brothers giving sweets, and all we Brahmins tying Rakhi in Baba's remembrance. Tying Rakhi is putting Baba in first. Promising. You can't just put Baba in first and then you manage everything. Yes, yes, I have Baba with me and still you are doing my work, my job, my way of doing things. Still, when you do all of these things, what happens is we tend to not to get the results the way it has to be. Putting Baba means we are supposed to give complete, we have complete faith in him that he will take care of everything. Without faith, putting Baba first has no meaning. Finally, it is the faith and the love for Baba shall help us to put Baba and also to experience Baba's constant company and companionship all through the process during this course of life. And then the heart will be able to sing the song, Va Baba Va Baba Va, Meetha Baba, Pyara Baba, my Baba, sweet Baba, lovely Baba, thank you Baba. How can this song come out of a heart? A heartful song it is. The heart can sing when you experience his constant, his light constantly at every step, at every mode in the life. Brahman life is an enlightened life. But if we don't put that supreme light in front, in first, then enlightenment cannot be complete. Each and every action, thought, words of we Brahmin souls are full of light, new dimension, which would create new stage for the new world. And so much of newness to happen. The first new thing that we have to seriously practice is putting Baba in first. It's not a blind faith, but it is complete faith. I might have taken full time.
No, we still have some time. You can continue. I think we have enough time for the questions. If
So
you
we
haven't
have
finished,
questions?
yeah, I ask in the chat
Sure.
box that they put it in a chat box.
The chat box is full of messages in different language which I cannot read.
Yeah, but we kindly ask them to ask their questions in English. So they are chatting each other in different languages, in different topics. But I think for the questions, it will be in English. But if you like, we can continue for a while.
Okay, the last thing that I would like to share is
Please do so.
putting Baba in first helps us to practice to be in Avyakta stage. Our stage will be elevated with so much of lightness that his light is in front, and in the in his light, my light becomes bright. And so we experience that avyakt stage easily, so easily, very, very comfortably. We are in that avyakt stage for a longer period of time. Nothing can really trouble us, fluctuate us emotionally or physically. And we'll be able to deal with everything with beautiful balance. When Baba is in front, there's a lot of balance. Otherwise, like Arjuna, we keep fluctuating and getting confused that what is it going to happen? Should I do this or not? How should I handle this? In front of me is my own family, or it is like that. You know the story of Arjuna and Krishna, all about that Bhagavad Gita scene. When the loving intellect and non-loving intellect souls, Pandava and Kaurav war. Well, that was a violent war which is shown in the scripture, but it's basically a non-violent war within, where sometimes our intellect is loving, sometimes it is not. But bringing balance in them, that is constantly when we put Baba in front, when we are absorbing his light, and we are creating a sanskar to be constantly in love with God and also loved by God. So sometimes that is to be influenced by the inner Ravan. We can postpone it to the next cycle. So we will not have more and more attacks of Ravan. And constantly we experience the canopy of his light and feel protected. And that's all about Rakhi. Constant protection, constant love, constant companionship of purity and power. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Time always falls short when the topic is like this.
Yeah, time is not enough, as you were saying. It's an endless topic and it's a beautiful topic. But I was just wondering, that was one statement that you made. Without faith, putting Baba first in everything doesn't mean anything or doesn't have any meaning. So you also emphasize that in order to have, this experience of being with Baba and being combined with him, in addition to faith, we have complete love and stability. Can you give just a practical example how we can, experience this? Because theoretically it's beautiful and it sounds really great. And we can all feel, I'm sure maybe many of us experience it. But for the new ones or the ones that who has not experienced in such a close relationship with Baba, if you can just give us some practical tips or examples, I think that would be very beneficial.
There are many such examples as such, what I have experienced in the field of service especially. And many a times we call the VIPs as chief guests and they say yes, and whether they would come or not, I just put it on Baba. And then it is the miraculous thing that it happens that they enter exactly at that time and then they would sit. And there's an experience with these elements as well. Once for the Shivratri, it was heavily raining right from the morning, and I'm making food here. All of us, a team of all of us, Baba's children, we are making Brahma Bhojan, and we were expecting more than 200, and there were a lot of cultural items, and there were so many things happen, which are supposed to happen in the evening, and it is raining like anything. And the rain stopped at 1 o'clock. And we thought it is finished. And nicely we arranged everything, put all the chairs and everything. And at 4 o'clock, again, the rain started and it was heavily raining. And the program is at 5:30. 5:15, rain stopped. And we wiped all the chairs and all the chairs are full. There are many such situations, especially this one when the ex-president, Baba Obasanjo, he agreed to come to attend this global summit, that is international conference and cultural festival organized in Mount Abu in 2018. And he will come. Then we organized, got the tickets and visa and everything done. And I reached Mount Madhuban 2 days before, and all his accommodation and those flex printouts to welcome him and everything is organized. And there I come to know a day before that he's busy and he might not take that flight. I said, oh, wow. I called him and said, Baba, we call people here call him as Baba. So I said, Baba, are you not coming? Because everything is organized here. It's a very big program and many countries attend this. So you are the chief guest. My dear sister, this meeting is very, very important and I'm not telling that I'm coming to India. Under no protocol, I'm not following any protocol. So though he's not a president, ex-president, but he's like a kingmaker here. And so he said, I will let you know. Just give me small time, I'll let you know. Another 1 hour, I sat in Baba's room. And the brother who organized his traveling, he said, what's happening? What are you talking to him? He canceled the flights. I said, I really am not aware of what's happening there as I'm in Bharat. So please communicate with him. And when I called him, he didn't narrate any of the things what's happening there. So I'm just waiting. Okay, sister. Then I went to Baba's room after 1 hour. Then I opened my WhatsApp. The message is there. I'm taking the next flight and I'm coming. Mrutyunjay says, is he not coming in that flight? I said, he's not coming for this moment, but I'm sure he will come. Yes, yes, Baba will do, Baba will do. And everyone is reminding each other, Baba will do, Baba will do, Baba will do. And it so happened, he reached. And that second flight, it came in time. The first flight did not reach, the second one reached in time. And we all went to receive him in Udaipur airport. There are many such instances, things were not supposed to happen or things which at the spur of that moment, it evolved as if it's not going to happen. And in less than another second, it's happening. Is it not called as magic?
It's really a magic. It's Baba's magic. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable magic. And last one, I would like to share about what happened with the body. We took this corona vaccine. 2 vaccinations I've taken, and at home we have 4 instruments here. Everyone have body pains, fever. First 2 injections, nothing happened to this body of mine. And I was feeling very doing everything. So I felt the third also is the same weight. It is not going to affect me. But when the booster I have taken, initial 1 to few hours was okay. And after that, the hand, I felt as if it has fallen down. And I cannot lift the hand and the shoulders. Gradually, each and every organ of the body was getting heavy to an extent that it was paining a lot and so much, and the fever also, everything. And I felt at one point of time, it was in the evening, from morning, I've taken vaccination in the morning. And by the evening, 6 o'clock, we all have 6 to 8 session together. And so there was a class we heard, and then the meditation started 7 o'clock. And before 7, it was like peak. And I experienced that now. I think this is the time that I have to leave this body, because not even single part of the body is listening to me. There's so much of pain. I'm not able to use it as easily. So I'm sitting and said, okay, I saw the wall clock. It is going to be 7, Numasham meditation. So this is my last service in this Brahman life. Baba, please help me to do this. And every 7 o'clock, we read Abhyakt Murli and also conduct meditation. So I announced that to the whole class, online it is, to the whole class that today we will not have Abhyakt Murli class. We will have meditation and commentary on last Abhyakt Murli. So then we had this meditation. I was giving the commentary and I reached Paramdham, and after that I don't remember what I spoke. I didn't have consciousness of the words that I have spoken, but in that 40 minutes continuously, I became light, and I was in the lap of Baba. And when the commentary concluded, I was sweating. My whole clothes were literally wet. And I said, I'm coming. Thank you all for joining this meditation. And I closed the Zoom, went up, changed my clothes as if I was drenched. And that sweating went on. It's as if fever, body pain, everything is gone. Practically I experienced. I sat in Parandam with Baba, and everything, as a doctor, physical doctor, he healed the whole body. Where I was about to leave the body, and now I feel comfortable living in the body. Baba, thank you for returning this body to me. I know there is some task which might be, and I know there's a lot of purusharth I might not have done completely. In these 22 years, I haven't done much. So thank you for returning this body. I was so happy. And let me tell you, the whole night, that was an amazing another experience. The whole night, I was opening my eyes in every half an hour, 20 minutes. When I opened the eyes, I could only see the red light, and very calmly I could open and close the eyes. Whole night, I was sleeping. And at the same time, when I open my eyes, I see Baba and Paramdham, and close the eyes, open, only red light, then close the eyes. It happened all through the night. Next day, I had the energy of more than 48 hours. I tell you, this shoulder, this hand, these elbows, I was doing everything, I tell you. That was the biggest gift of Baba. I said, what did I do for this gift, Baba? What fortune I made. I didn't put any effort, and you have returned this body with much more energy. Thank you so much, Baba. And I was whole day I was singing. Wow, mere Baba, wow. Wow, my fortune, wow. Wow, my body, wow. This 84, it looks like 85th body that you have given me, this full of energy. And I tell you, since then, no pain in the body. Well, I have used and sometimes misused also, because the body needs to be this much of rest. But sometimes service, it will go 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and then it will start at 4. But then body never became an obstacle. There was action, and diabetes came, everything went. Arthritis came, everything went. Body is free from disease. They came as an account, but they all, and now I don't take medicines, I don't take pills or anything. It's not a matter of pride, but it is a matter of fortune that I'm sharing. What God did this magic to this.
It's great, really. But you know, while you are telling this, I just felt that the secret in this experience is you haven't give up service. When you felt so sick, maybe somebody else would just leave that program and
No,
telling
that was a
them
last chance for me, sister. If I leave the body, then at least that last commentary I would do, and I would experience Baba's love, and that little service that souls are there there's a big list of souls who were attending that commentary. That last service, the voice was okay. Rest of the whole body was like caterpillar.
But you just, leave it to Baba. And then when you surrender, Baba has done his magic. It's great, really. Thank you so much for sharing this experience. I think it's a lot of inspiration for every one of us. So there is one question in chat box. BK Suda, as you said that we all have these 4 walls and we need to fly. Tell us more on how we can fly and what effort is needed to fly. How can we feel Baba's help in flying? That's the only question, I think. So then we can continue with the
wonderful question.
Maybe meditation. Yeah, it's a
I
beautiful
think everyone
question.
knows the answer how to fly. You need the wings. The wings are broken because of body consciousness, of knowledge and yoga, wings of zeal and enthusiasm, wings of love and faith. Choose any pair, you will fly. But the 4 walls, you should not look into the 4 walls, but these 4 walls are decorated with many things. The wall of relationships, decorated with many physical, emotional attachments, and emotional limited attainments, and the wall of the roles that you're playing always pull you that no, you have this role to play and you have to do this and you have to do that. So these type of pulls towards the walls, they really influence you and take all your energy. So detach your mind and intellect from these four walls. The moment you disconnect, you fly. You have no choice. It's a beautiful thing not to have choice, isn't it? The moment you disconnect your mind and intellect from these four walls, you fly. That's it. You don't need to make an effort to fly. You just to disconnect. Disconnection is the foundation to fly and to connect. And you know very well how to disconnect. Feel yourself as a soul. Only focus on yourself. You are a point of light. You are an eternal being. Every word that is associated in the introduction of the soul, that is, I am an eternal soul, I am an imperishable soul, I am an immortal soul, I am an invisible soul, I am an indivisible soul, I am an indestructible soul, I am a subtle of light, I am a point of light, equal to God in form. So each and every word is a matter of experience because it is a power. The more you churn within, the more the fragrance and power of this introduction, this awareness becomes your nature, and it is easy to disconnect. It's very easy to disconnect. It's just when you are aware of yourself, then immediately you're loving God, and you will fly and you will reach to his lap.
Beautiful, beautiful. And can we repeat the four walls because it's also asked?
The four walls are the different roles that we play, 4 R's. 1 R, roles. The second one, relationships. The third one, responsibilities. And the fourth one is the routine.
I'm sure everyone is just now get it and it's very clear. Anything else you would like to ask to dear sister? It's a great opportunity. She has a beautiful, great experiences. Okay, so I'm sure they're all satisfied. And with this, full of information, experience, inspiration, we have a lot of homework to do. So we have to work on it and how we can put Baba first in everything we do. It needs a lot of, developing faith and lots of love, and keep ourselves in a very stable way, keep our mind very clear, as you were saying. So we need a lot of work, especially starting at Amrit Vela, I think tomorrow. Okay, so on behalf of the family.
Last one I would like to share.
Yeah.
It's already going on in some time zones of the world. This whole is like an Amrit Vela to the whole big cycle. So this moment is the right moment. When you postpone anything, it's the difficulty increases in practicing. So whatever you think, the practice is within, it's not physical. So this moment, if you are in awareness, you earn the income eternally.
Yeah, that's
Happy
very
Raksha
true.
Bandhan.
Thank you
Enjoy
so much. And also happy Raksha Bandhan to whole family. And thank you so much for being with us tonight. And to our dear guests, and also to all of you, all the participants, the whole family. And now I kindly ask everyone to open their cameras if it's possible, and then we all take drishti. It's the beautiful, one of the beautiful moments I like the best, because we can see each other and we can just be one. And now we take drishti from you and